stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Boston on offense. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Giddey passes to Levine. Now Ball. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in. Pass to White. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Going inside. The putback.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Time now to hear from our reporter, ALIEXPRESS.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Thank you for that, Ali. Now here's Levine. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Ball against Holiday. Tatum inside. Levine with some nice D.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Giddey passes to Ball. Back to Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Giddey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low, crashing through the contact to finish strong.
And Boston calls time here. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. On the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, Boston.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Shot to stop the run. Tries again. Brown, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Giddey against Brown. Right side Giddey. Here's Levine for three. They get it back. Vucevic's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Ball passes to Giddey. Vucevic with it. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
3 points.
Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Brown against Levine. Brown passes to White. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Giddey against White. Left side Giddey. Here's Levine. Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Knocked away. White with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Outside Giddey. Tatum against Williams. 6 to shoot. The 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Brown against Giddey. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 9. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. On the take, and Holiday powers it home.
What a take by Holiday. Even though he's a little older now, he still possesses impressive speed.
Now here's Ball. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Outside, Williams. Vucevic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Boston trailing. Left side, Tatum. That one's good. This game is all even.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Chicago shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Giddey against White. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. Nice D from Tatum.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
Stan on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
And that one falls. That puts them up 1 point in the game now. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Zach LaVine. DeSumo, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Carter in for Ball. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
So it's Boston now. Chicago making their last shot. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. DeSumo outside. Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Horford pulls it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's DeSumo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Coach, one guy who's shown a lot of growth on the offensive side of the ball is Ayo DeSumo.
Yeah, it seems like the game is slowed down for him. And that's why everything he does looks better now. His first step, his decision-making, all of it, Brian.
And he drops the first. Cornette's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Phillips is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Now here's DeSumo. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver. Back to Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Here's Horford. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 3. Here's DeSumo. Back to Carter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Matas Buzelis 4th.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hauser. wing, Holiday. He's covered by Dosunmu. Out to the right wing. Hauser passes to Holiday. Shoots over to Sumu. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Carter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Phillips. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a look at the stats for Jason Tatum.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Holiday. He's guarded closely.
Bulls foul.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
Holiday looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hauser. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Chicago leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dosunmu. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Vucevic slams it in. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Here's Holiday. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Nikola Vucevic. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Javon Carter is out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Phillips in at the 4 slot. Here's LaVine, following the bucket by Boston. On the clock from outside the arc. Boston pulls it in.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul, Zach LaVine.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
What's up?
That one drops. He ties it up. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Carter. No points so far. Tries yet again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Brown downhill. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Levine. Ball outside. There's the triple. Shot by Levine, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And let's send it over to ALIEXPRESS.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Phillips. And it's Josh Giddey in for Carter. Here's Pritchard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Outside, Brown. Goes back up. Here's Queta, covered by Smith. And they take the lead. Queta's got his first points of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Outside, Brown launches it. Again, Brown missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Levine. They get it again. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Another miss by Brown.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Giddey. For 3, Smith. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Porzingis against Williams. Porzingis passes to White. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Giddey. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Ball. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 3-pointer. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to White. Outside Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing, hounded by Ball. Looking to get back on track. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Josh.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And the jam just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Giddey passes the ball. Smith outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Ball passes to Williams. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Queta. Hauser comes in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Ball. Boston on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Holiday with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Hauser. Takes a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 4. The Sumu on the wing. Outside Giddey. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Shot clock at 3. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Smith right side. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 7 assists in the game.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
Holiday passes to Brown. Here's Hauser. Pass to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Now here's the Sumu. Here's Buzelis. 9 points in his last outing. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
Going defense to offense, courtesy of Drew Holiday. He anticipates well and has quick hands.
Up top, Giddey. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Giddey missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
What a move by Holiday, using the dribble to free himself up.
Chicago calls timeout. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Switch here. Horford's checked in. Our 2K leaderboard showing stats from the real NBA. The best passing teams in the association. Fifth on the list, the Bulls.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Carter. He's covered by Holiday. Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Phillips. His first shot coming late with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Holiday against Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the
A leaner.
2 minutes.
Chicago with a rebound. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Brown. Holiday's got 9 points.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. To the inside. Vucevic. Horford pulls it in. Vucevic with a steal. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Goes back up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Chicago trailing here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Drew Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 11.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Dosunmu, the pass to Carter. That's tipped. Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get it back. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. No good that time. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The Bulls, 40.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with force, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over the In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence. Because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Vucevic from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Levine against Brown. And he drives in. Shoots over Levine. Oh, it's blocked by Levine.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Williams. Now Giddey. Outside, Williams. Can't get it to drop. Brown with some nice D. Celtics lead by 4. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim from Tatum. Plays with such an edge.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ball. Vucevic with it. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And here's Giddey. He's guarded by White. Giddey against White. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tries to break his ice. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Porzingis. And Brown rising high for the finish.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Chicago calls timeout. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
And over the last month, here are the point guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. Josh Giddey, number 1.
And that list tells it all. No other point guard this season can rebound like he can. He has a gift for getting to the right place at the right time.
Well, it really speaks to his talent for reading the floor and predicting the angles out there.
And here is Vucevic. He's got 17. Ball passes to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. That shot missing.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Levine. Brown with some nice D.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by Boston. Ball taking his time here. The kick out to Williams. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Celtics lead by 10. Outside Holiday. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Levine against Brown. Levine passes to Williams. Now here's Ball. The deep 3 from Levine. The Bulls with another miss. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Chicago calls timeout. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Jaylen Brown, and Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Bulls. Smith's checked in. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Ball to end the drought. No good at the rim.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Pritchard. Now Tatum. Outside White. Over Giddey. White can't hit. The Bulls trail by 14. Down low. Here's Levine. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Sumu, he's checked in for Giddey. Here's Tatum. He's got 11. Here's Porzingis.
Using smarts instead of just strength. Porzingis uses the fake before attacking.
First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Boston on offense. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Outside White. This one for three. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Got to think he'd like a few more of those.
Dosumu, the pass to Ball. Here he goes. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Tatum inside, pounded by Ball. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Now here's Smith. He's got 9. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis is Boston leading by 18. White looking it over. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Clock at 4. And the Celtics have another 3.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
The Bulls trail by 21. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith passes to Ball. Poke loose. Can they get it? The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Ball with the rebound. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Left side Tatum. Shot clock at 5.
Celtics foul. Luke Cornette. First Personal
Al
foul.
Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo outside. Pass to Buzelis. Nice D from Horford. Boston on offense. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Pritchard. He's checked by Carter. Porzingis passes to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pritchard. Launches it from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter on the wing. He's scoreless. And he can't get that one. Boston leading by 19. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. Pass to Phillips. Outside Carter. Oh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Hauser. The 11-footer, and he gets it to go. Hauser's got his first 2 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Smith. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night. And Stan, he went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
First free throw is good. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And so he makes both from the line. 1:04 left in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Buzelis. Horford covering. DeSumo left side. Just 5 to shoot. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 23. Pass to White. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The three is up. Hauser can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Phillips. Here's Buzelis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside White. Shoots over to Sumu. Misses there. And so it's the Boston Celtics with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to win the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense.
Back after this.
Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Ooh, Billy Donovan not too happy. Failing to get back on defense, a major sin in the game of basketball.
Well, anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear it from your coach. Or at least you should if he's worth anything.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. The kick out to Williams. Brown with the steal. And they're on the run. Another shot. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Levine from 18 feet away. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Holiday, driving in. Good D by Ball. And here's Chicago. Williams misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Levine passes to Ball. Here's Giddey. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Lonzo
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Brown against Giddey. And the jam by Brown.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Giddey finds Ball. Outside for Levine. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Now Tatum. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the inside. Here's Giddey. That shot off the mark. Brown with some nice D. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Levine against Tatum. Horford outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Giddey passes to Ball. Levine against Tatum. And Levine throws it down.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Here's Tatum. And he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 22 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Levine. Puts up a deep three. Queta pulls it in.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Giddey against Brown. Horford in the high post. The kick to Tatum. From the line. Good work there as it goes. He's got 24.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Ball no good. For Boston, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Up top ball. Giddy with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And you see player training methods, Brad, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Holiday. Second shot opportunity. No good with a layup. Well, the Bulls shooting just around 26% for the game. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Terry. Pass to ball. Into the lane. To win the cold spell. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And Boston calls time here.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
He's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Bulls. Carter, he's checked in for Ball. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Pritchard. He's checked by Carter. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. Unloads from 13. Good as the jump shot falls.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Holiday passes to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Back to Pritchard. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Up and over Carter. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Carter with it. Here's Buzelis. And the three off target. Here's Hauser. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Bulls with another miss. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Inside. Looking to get it going. Rebound by Terry. Pass to Carter. Here's Buzelis. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Pritchard. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And so here is Chicago. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Horton Tucker, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Three-pointer Holiday. Buzelis grabs the board. And the Bulls shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. To the inside. Queta.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires it. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago with the ball. Down low. Leans. Here's Vucevic. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Celtics shooting just 38% for this game so far. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Drew Holiday.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Here's Terry. He's covered by Holiday. The shot by Terry, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something.
Stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Boston on offense. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Giddey passes to Levine. Now Ball. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in.